right now. To add a little extra incentive for Chuck, his mom is here in the building right now, and his family. I've talked with them. They are jacked. They are pumped. They are ready.
Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 260 pounds, hailing from Wakefield, Port Colborne, and Welland, Ontario, making his return to the ring, Chuck the Butcher Simpson!
Chuck the Butcher Simpson being introduced by Joe Hagan. Joe introduced him as 260 pounds, so Chuck's lost a fair bit of weight in the past little while, hasn't he, then?
Yes, he has. As you stated earlier, he's been training hard. He's lost 40 pounds right now for this match.
Wow. 213 pounds.
Chuck came here to train. He didn't come here to get embarrassed. He came here to win.
The reigning, defending, world's greatest father, Daddy Davis!
I think I even saw Santa Claus, who's with us here at the American Community Center, booing Daddy Davis when he was introduced. What's that tell you about Daddy Davis?
I'm guaranteed there's nothing that's going to be in Davis's stocking, running the Christmas tree, or anything added to his diaper bag.
Maybe coal in the diaper bag. That's about it. A big old lump of coal. Look at Daddy Davis now. For a guy who's brought that diaper bag to the ring throughout his Crossfire career, he's taking issue with that huge brontosaurus bone being hung on by the ring with care by Chuck the Butcher Simpson. But I don't think it's going anywhere. Diaper bag in one corner, Tyrannosaurus Rex bone in the other corner. We'll see if they come into play. We're ready to ring the bell and rock and roll here with, boy, this is such an interesting matchup here. You've got the reigning champion, Andrew Daddy Davis, and the legend, Chuck the Butcher Simpson. He wants that belt around his waist, and he has felt enough. It would fit perfectly around the waist of Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
You hear that crowd reaction there? They want to see Chuck the Butcher Simpson capture the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
This match is brought to you by Oliver's Butcher and Catering and by Brackland's Auto Sales. We thank Oliver's Butcher and Catering and Brackland's Auto Sales for their support of Crossfire Wrestling as we get our men's heavyweight division championship match underway. Man to Cat ringing the bell, and we are off and running. Chris, I don't know what to expect in this match. Truth be told, what's the strategy of Chuck the Butcher Simpson in this one? What's the strategy of Andrew Daddy Davis? I think the longer this goes, given the age differential, might be an advantage for Daddy Davis. I expect Chuck to come out like a bull in a china shop here and just charge at Daddy Davis and rough him up as soon as he can.
Well, Chuck is ready to go here, and Andrew Daddy Davis is taking the theatrics and stalling right now. Let's look at that, see? Doesn't he want to lock up him and going back out the ring again? Come on!
Well, if anything, you know what? I think that's making Chuck the Butcher even more frustrated and even angrier than he was coming into this matchup. Somehow, and I have a feeling, Chris, I have a feeling at some point, Chuck LaFleur, Chris LaPlante with you here on the Crossfire Wrestling's Jingle Bell Brawl, that smile may be sooner or later, probably sooner than later, wiped off the face of Daddy Davis as they lock up.
I hope he wipes that smile right off his face. Hope he gets that smile, Chuck.
Well, here comes maybe an elbow from Chuck the Butcher here. We'll see, but no, nice headlock.
Look at that. He used the hair there to put him right back in the headlock again.
Oh, the graying hair of Chuck the Butcher Simpson, but nonetheless, Daddy Davis doesn't care what color it is. He definitely used that to maintain the side headlock here on Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Into the ropes. Well, Daddy Davis ain't going to win that battle too often, Chris.
That caught his attention. Did you see the look that he gave him, Chuck LaFleur? Look at that look on his face.
You know, and you wonder how seriously, Chris, that Daddy Davis has taken this match leading up to it. Has he been training? Has he been preparing? He thought, I think, he could just walk into this ring. Hey, Chuck's 65 years old. This is going to be a piece of cake. If nothing else, getting knocked down like that early in the match here makes him perhaps realize, hey, this guy means business.
I'll say this about Davis. He is in tremendous shape. I'm sure he trained for this match, but I think mentally he figures this is going to be a cakewalk, and that's going to be his demise right now if he loses tonight.
Well, as Yogi Berra said, you know, about baseball, it's 50% physical and 80% mental. But that was Yogi Berra.
Well, look at this here. Chuck the Butcher Simpson doing some wrestling on him. Oh, Russ, look at Davis's. Oh, look at that, Chuck LaFleur.
Boy, he's still got it. Eh? You could just see the biceps of Chuck the Butcher Simpson as he flipped over Daddy Davis. Daddy Davis wants to get away from this now. I think all of a sudden he's outside the ring and he's thinking, okay, I've got to up my game here because this guy, yeah, despite his age, despite the fact he hasn't been in the ring all that often in the past while, this guy still means business and can still deliver.
He sure can. He's ready. He's waiting. Like, Davis is trying to play these plays. Chuck's been in this business for over 45 years right now. He knows every trick in the book.
That's the thing, you know what? And anything that Chuck the Butcher Simpson has a bag of tricks that is bigger than the bag Santa Claus uses on Christmas Eve. And you have to expect Chuck is going to lean into his many, many decades of experience here and do whatever it takes in this one. But, okay, we're getting ready to lock back up once again. Here we go, middle of the ring. Nope. Trying to get to the headlock. Nope.
Beautiful arm lock there, executed by Chuck Simpson. He is out-wrestling Andrew Daddy Davis right now.
And that's the key word, too, out-wrestling. You know, Daddy Davis can use whatever means he has to, but when it comes to knowledge of wrestling, as you can well attest to having been a student of his, there are none that know more about the fine art of wrestling than Chuck the Butcher Simpson. And he's working on that left arm right now of Daddy Davis. And again, Chuck knows he's been in these wars for so long. If he can incapacitate Daddy Davis, whether it's left leg, left arm, right arm, whatever the case may be, and make him work with one less limb. But there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Well, we talked about Daddy Davis, whatever he has to do to win this, and right to the eyes of Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Reverses this.
Oh, no. He's got Chuck's arm right now in a bad way here.
And now the wrist lock from Andrew Daddy Davis right in the middle of the ring. Chuck a little woozy after that onslaught.
Davis is showing that he has some technical ability too. He is a polished wrestler too for wrestling holds, but can he sustain this right now and not get overconfident? Nice drop toe hold by the Butcher.
Beautifully executed. We've seen so many moves already in this matchup from Chuck the Butcher Simpson. That drop toe hold to perfection, and Daddy Davis right away to the safety of the ropes, and Chuck has to break up the hold. And Chris LaPlante unfortunately had to vacate our broadcast location for just a moment. So as he's back now. Amanda Cat was ready to. Amanda Cat is going to jump in here and provide some color commentary. All Daddy Davis right now. And now Chris is back. Amanda, thanks for stopping by.
Of course, anytime.
She's in the on-deck circle, and there when we need her. It's Amanda Cat, our great ring announcer. And Chris is back with us now. Again, Chris, this has turned into Daddy Davis, but look at this. He pounds the head of Chuck the Butcher Simpson into the turnbuckle. That had no effect.
Oh!
No effect.
Whoa, Chuck's laying the hand right in there now. Look at this.
Turns it around. Most people, if you slam their head into the turnbuckle, they don't know what day it is. Not Chuck the Butcher Simpson. He used that to his advantage and turn this match completely around right now. He's going to maybe do the same thing with Daddy Davis here. Nope, Chuck. Oh, he's winding up for a right.
Uh-oh, he's going to attack the leg now. Smart by Andrew Davis.
Yeah, you knew, you had to think sooner or later that was going to happen. He goes for the left leg of Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
That fired up their 2025. He did put the figure 4 on Bill Collier. I'm wondering if that is his game plan right now to do that to Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
Well, you know what? You can say what you want about Andrew Daddy Davis, but as far as being a wrestler goes, he is about as good as they come in the sport right now in the province of Ontario. He knows his wrestling. He knows his moves. Yeah, sometimes he will stray away from the rules, but when it comes to wrestling, and right now, I can't help but think you're right, Chris, softening up that leg of Chuck the Butcher Simpson, possibly to get a figure 4 going on in a very short time here. So imperative for Chuck the Butcher to get out of this.
Oh, smart right now by Davis to keep Chuck on his back instead of up vertically right now, because it's taking all of Chuck's strength away here right now. Well, look at this.
Yeah, and Chuck's going to have a hard time getting up, you would think, because that left leg has taken a lot of punishment here. We're going to have a pin cover attempt. 1-2. Chuck able to kick out. Chuck the Butcher Simpson, Andrew Daddy Davis. This, folks, is for the Crossfire Men's Heavyweight Championship. And there goes Daddy Davis again with just playing up the crowd here. Hey, this is the guy you're cheering for here. Well, look what he's got in store. Back to that leg again, and the foot.
Oh, really working on his leg right now.
You know, it takes a lot for Chuck the Butcher Simpson to grimace in pain. Boy, this guy has a pain threshold like almost no one else. But that leg right now.
Referee might have to think about stopping this sooner. Like, I don't know how much the Butcher can take here right now. I don't want to see him tear a leg or break his leg or anything.
Well, that's the thing. There was a lot of concern from a lot of people about Chuck the Butcher Simpson heading into this matchup, given the age differential. But he said, no, I'm ready. I am good to go. But that leg, Chuck unable to get to his feet even right now. It's been nonstop on the left leg of the Butcher for several minutes now and continues to be. And Daddy Davis going outside the ring. He's not going to do this on the ring post. It looks like he's lining up that left leg, winds up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Really?
Well, you have to wonder if Chuck has any feeling left in that leg whatsoever right now.
He's in a world of trouble. Chuck's a proud man. He taught me, he says, never give up. Give everything you got. He will not quit, but I'm concerned for him right now.
Well, I think a lot of people at the American Community Center for Jingle Bell Brawl are concerned for Chuck the Butcher's well-being right now. He's going to have to do this, finish this match if he can on one leg. Like, he can't even get up. That the leg has just been stomped on and just now into the ring post, and just the numbness that leg must be in. I don't even think he can feel that left leg of his right now. He's reaching for the ropes to try to help himself up. But Daddy Davis, smart again, Chris, right back on the attack.
The referee right there asking him how you're doing. Chuck said he's still going. Oh, what? Look at that. Where'd that come from?
Way down deep. Those left hands. Right hands of Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Back to the leg again, and down goes Chuck the Butcher Simpson. A brief flurry there. Those right hands of Chuck the Butcher Simpson have taken many, many, many opponents out over the years. Well, we're almost not quite figure four time, Chris, but awfully close to it.
Oh, no, this is not good right now. Davis has Chuck in a world of trouble, and I'm really worried about his leg right now.
And Chuck's a long ways from the ropes, too. It's debatable whether he can get to the ropes or not. Davis breaks it only because he wants to get even more pressure on. Unorthodox maneuver there, perhaps, Chris, but look at the grimace on Chuck the Butcher Simpson's face. That leg. Chuck's not going to be walking without a cane or a walker for a couple of weeks after this one.
The Butcher needs to try and get out of this right now. This match is going to be over soon because Davis is really putting pressure. Oh, look at that kick out there by Chuck.
Well, he still had the one good leg and the wherewithal to kick out of that, but Daddy Davis right back to the leg.
Look at that. There's like he's stalking his prey right now, it looks like. There. He's just all over that leg.
I think we know where this is going, Chris. Again. Once more for Andrew Daddy Davis. No, he's going to do it again. He's trying to weaken this up. Yeah, there's no doubt he's leading up to the figure four. No doubt about that whatsoever here.
Oh. Come on, Chucky. I know you got something left in you. You got to get out of this hold here.
Well, our referee checking with Chuck the Butcher Simpson, asking him if he wants to give up, if he wants to tap out. No, Chuck. Here's where the crowd comes into play, I think, Chris LaPlante. The crowd getting behind Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Can he even get to his feet, though? He's been down on the mat for several minutes here as Daddy Davis has continued this vicious attack. Chuck still got that right leg. He can't get it over. Daddy Davis now getting right on top of Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Now just adding insult to injury, just wailing away right to the head of the Butcher.
Davis is taking the air right out of this crowd. The crowd is ready to try and just give something to Chuck, but right now Davis has completely taken control of this match.
Well, he's kind of just toying with him now, and I think, Chris, at this point, Daddy Davis being very disrespectful to the legend that is Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
Yes, he is. Oh, look at that.
And he's right to the chest this time.
Oh, come on. Look at a blatant choke there, ref.
Yeah, using the knee, not the hands, but still right across the throat of Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Daddy Davis, though, within the rules, breaks it before the count of 5. And he's going to go up top now, and no, he's taking a little breather with that. There's that smirk on his face again. Up goes Davis, down he comes, but Chuck found the right leg. That caught him right in the chin.
That looked like it stunned Davis a little bit, but Chuck needs to get out of the trouble that he's in. There you go. He's getting a little bit vertical again. He's on his knees now.
Well, that's higher than he's been for a while. Chuck the Butcher Simpson going to the ropes. They'll help him up. Chuck back on his feet for the first time. Can't use that left leg at all, though. Blocks the attempt from the punch. Here comes windup and delivers. A block again.
Nice uppercut there by Chuck Simpson.
Whammo. That's 3 now. Right to the chin. Down goes Davis. Up he gets. Chuck into the ropes now with Daddy Davis. The Butcher to the forehead of Daddy Davis.
Good forearm to the head.
Look how wobbly Andrew Daddy Davis is. Chuck, is he going to go for it, Chris?
I think so. He's got some momentum going here. The crowd's getting behind him.
Those right hands, you can feel them from where we are sitting. You can feel them in Thorold. Down goes Davis. 1, 2, 2.5.
That's the most trouble Davis has been in right now. What else can Chuck muster right now?
That's like a huge block of cement hitting you in the head every time Chuck the Butcher Simpson would land that right hand on the head of Daddy Davis. Now the elbow.
He's got momentum on his side. Can he get him here? Hook the leg.
No hook of the leg. Davis able to kick out in the nick of time. Look where Davis is going, though. He sees that diaper bag. He reaches for the diaper bag. We have seen this play out before, Chris. What's in the diaper bag this time? Chuck the Butcher grabbing the
look
bone.
at this.
The giant bone. Chuck has it in his right hand. Referee not looking. Chuck hits him with it.
He hit him right in his face.
He caught him with it. Chuck down for the pinfall. 1, 2, 2 3/4. Daddy Davis somehow with the kick out on 2.7.
I thought he had it.
Well, that almost going to the diaper bag as our referee, as he should, was making sure that didn't come into play. But now Daddy Davis, Chuck the Butcher was able to get that bone. Davis right back now. He's got some kind of bottle, Chris, with, is that some kind of...
what is that? Is that powder?
Powder or liquid or something he has in his hands. And the referee not looking right into the face of Chuck the Butcher Simpson. Chuck completely blinded at this point. Can't see a thing.
No. He got his shoulder up.
Chuck able to kick out without seeing what was happening. That powder all over the face. There's no denying it. I mean, the referee can see it plain as day, but if he didn't see the act of throwing that powder, there's no way you can disqualify Andrew Daddy Davis. Now the boot by Daddy Davis.
What's he hitting there?
He was trying
the neck breaker.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, no!
That's all she wrote. Andrew Daddy Davis remains our Crossfire men's heavyweight champion. And once again, Crystal Plante, get the announcement.
And still, Crossfire Wrestling.
I don't believe it.
Championship. Daddy Davis.
But once again, with the help of something from the mysterious diaper bag, this time a strange powder thrown into the face of Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
Disgusting that he had to go that route to beat Chuck Simpson at age 65. Chuck gave everything he had. I'm so proud of him either way, winning or losing. What a cheap shot act that was, though, for Andrew Daddy Davis to walk out as champion.
You know, for a guy who was bragging before this match how easy it was going to be for him against Chuck the Butcher Simpson, Chuck gave him all he could handle and more. As now Andrew Daddy Davis wants to have a few words, so we're going to get Joe Hagan to bring up the microphone. And what could Andrew Daddy Davis possibly have to say? Chuck the Butcher Simpson gave more than a great account of himself. He showed why he's considered such a legend in this business. He lost, but gave it everything that he had. At the end of the day, the diaper bag with the powder making the difference in this contest as Daddy Davis grabs the microphone.
What is this now? Come on.
Chucky, get up. Get up, Chuck.
Well, he's calling for Chuck the Butcher Simpson to get up. I don't think it's to wish him a Merry Christmas either.
Get up.
What is this?
I think he's going to try to humiliate Chuck the Butcher Simpson here and rub salt in the wound.
Come on, old man. Get to your feet. Get up.
The audacity right now, what he's doing here to Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
Each and every one of you, shut your mouth. And you, Chuck, you listen to me. Chuck.
Barely get to his feet.
2 years ago, I
this ring. And I've been poking and prodding and doing everything I can to set a fire under you to get you in this ring. Because I wanted to say, man to man, thank you.
What?
Didn't see that coming, Chris.
What did you just say?
Didn't see that coming. You just thanked Chuck the Butcher Simpson.
Chuck Simpson, you don't get the credit you deserve. Each and every one of us in the back in Ontario wrestling around, you don't get your due because we all travel the roads that you paved. We all follow the maps that you wrote. So how could I call myself the heavyweight champion if I didn't get in the ring man to man with you, Chuck? I need to say, and you need to say, thank you, Chuck.
Wow, I can't believe this here. A sign of respect by Andrew Davis?
Well, I think we speak on behalf of all Crossfire fans when we say exactly what Andrew Davis, Andrew Daddy Davis said.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Chuck.
Wow. I can't believe what I'm seeing here right now by Andrew Daddy Davis. An ultimate sign of respect after all 3 years. Maybe Chuck got the respect he deserved from him.
Chris LaFont, we have just witnessed a Christmas miracle here at Jingle Bell Brawl.
I think so too here. Wait, what's this here? Oh, come on!
Well, so much for respect. So much for Christmas miracles. Daddy Davis now with a blindside attack on Chuck the Butcher Simpson. There goes all the respect. It was all a ruse, as you might expect from Daddy Davis, because now...
You stupid!
Can't believe what I saw here. Disgusting. Come on, get him out of there.
You think I meant any word? Ah, you stupid old man. This is Daddy's ring. This is Daddy's house. And you're not welcome.
Well, he just took all the nice things that he said back.
Come on, what's going on here?
Is that a chain around it? Is a chain around the fist of Andrew Daddy Davis.
Oh, come on.
Chuck the Butcher. Absolutely uncalled for.
Oh, here we go.
Tyler Turba out. My goodness.
Oh, look at this here. Look at the coward that he is there. Get in there with him. Unbelievable, I just saw. Sickening.
Wow. Daddy Davis, after we thought maybe, just maybe, had seen the light and was actually sincere in his comments about Chuck the Butcher Simpson paving the way for so many people, shaking his hand, and then a brutal, uncalled for blindside attack on Chuck the Butcher Simpson. And we're going to maybe get a comment here from Andrew Daddy Davis. Well, he just came over to Chris LaFont and said, that's because of you.
Oh, that was so cute, Daddy Davis. Turn around. You're right. You're right. This is all about thank you, Chuck. Because Chuck is 10 times the man and 10 times you will ever be.
Absolutely.
Can't disagree with a word there, Chris.
And if it's okay with these people, maybe March 14th, you should find out if I'm 10 times the man you are.
Whoa.
Did shoot for March Meltdown?
So maybe you should put that belt on the line, and we should leave it up to all of them to decide if they want to see the current champion, Daddy Davis, go one-on-one.
I'd like to see that.
With the newest Hall of Fame inductee, Tyler Turba, March 14th.
Andrew Daddy Davis suddenly,
So what do
Chris,
you say?
not
You guys
smiling.
want to see me put my boot in Daddy's ass?
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know that's not all you got, because I've been ramped up all night, and I want to get my belt back. So March 14th, do you want to see Tyler Turba in the middle of this ring going one-on-one for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight
sure I want to see that, Chris. I don't think Daddy Davis too
You better
crazy
say
with
your
the idea.
prayers. You better take your vitamins. You better start training harder. No offense, Chuck. You did a great job tonight, but Tyler Turba's coming to kick your ass.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that may have just been Christmas for Daddy Davis and his 14 children. The challenge issued from Tyler.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time here at Jingle Bell Brawl
Stop!
14.
Since when does the crowd decide who the number one contender is? Since when do the Crossfire fans have any say in anything that the champion does? It's not up to them who is the number one contender. They don't get to decide if Tyler Turba gets in the ring with me, the heavyweight champion. Daddy does what Daddy wants. This is Daddy's house. You, Tyler Turba, you stuck your nose in my business. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out that you don't stick your nose in Daddy's business.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time here at Jingle Bell Brawl 14, your number one contender for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, Tyler Turba.
This guy, dapper, dimple, dangerously delicious, Mr. Young, fit, and stupid pretty. Tyler Turba, current number one contender for the Crossfire Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
March 14th.
No, Tyler Turba.
Tyler Turba.
Tyler Turba. It's Tyler Turba. That's what
it.
everyone's going to be chanting. The winner of the match, March 14th, Tyler Turba. It's going to be, is it March Madness? No, is it March Mayhem? Where
March
is it?
Meltdown.
March Meltdown, because when I get ready to melt down, Daddy, you better be ready. Because most importantly, it's going to be Tyler Turba. It's going to be this boot in your ass. And it's going to be March 14th.